What's going on, everyone? Nintendo Fanatic 64 coming here with a new Pokemon opening video today. I'm actually jumping in and starting with the first for the Sun and Moon set. This came out about beginning of the month, I think it was, the beginning of February. So this is going up, yeah, tomorrow. So be the but it's been a little while since I've had an actual Pokemon. I've been doing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff lately. Just going by personal preference, but I could not go without getting at least the Elite Trainer box. From what I've been seeing, it's better. You have better chances, not better chances, but like you can't identify what you're going to get in an Elite Trainer box compared to what you get if you buy like a booster box. Because I guess I saw a couple videos where like you can actually map out where all the actual good rare cards are in an actual booster box. So I figured, well, let's instead of going booster box, let's go Elite Trainer box. I open up plenty of these all the time, and so I'm just starting to unwrap the plastic off of it now. But I figured, hey, let's try it out now. But if you do enjoy this video, I hope you do leave it a thumbs up and let me know down below if there's other stuff you want to see me open as well. I do Pokemon. I've been doing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm gonna probably bring some Yu-Gi-Oh duels coming up soon as well. So before I switch to my card view, I like doing this with these inserts with or how they wrap them up. You can open them up. I already got one of these because my wife opened up one as well, but it shows all the different what the pack cover arts will look like for it. And also, this is the first time I think that I've done it with Pokemon, possibly. Yeah, I think it's the first time I've actually done it with Pokemon. I actually now have a tripod for my secondary camera for when I do the actual openings, so it'll look a little bit better. Of course, with every one of these Elite Trainer boxes comes with a player's guide that talks about all the new cards. I don't want to look too much into that because I already know some of the stuff, but I don't remember everything on it. And then we'll go ahead and open this up and let you all see it first. There we go. So we got, obviously these are just so they can stand up better in there and try and keep them organized. But with every one of these Elite Trainer boxes, we get a pack of sleeves, which has the Solgaleo on it. Of course, we have the new energies, which, of course, the energy types are new. I'll probably show... Well, each pack will come with an energy card on there as well. There are dividers for using them in here, which I've been using, honestly. The Elite Trainer box is more for Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I have been for Pokemon stuff lately. It's, of course... Ooh, that's something different in there. So we have... Oh, okay, I get what that is now. So obviously it has the normal burn and poison counter, but it also has this GX thing on there as well. And I'm pretty sure... where did I put the... Put it all the way down there before I go down there as well. Got the dice. Love the dice. So I'm pretty sure that new thing... Reaching down there, grabbing... let's see, 2 acrylic, 1 GX. Yeah, so they now have, and I'm actually going to switch over to my camera view before we show this off, because I have not, I can't click, there we go. Because this is new, I didn't even notice this when my wife opened up hers. Of course, she just went straight for the packs and didn't care about much of the stuff on the rest of the box for it. But take a look at this little GX counter, because they basically, it looks like they've done away with EXs and now they're working with GX instead. And GX are basically the Pokemon will have, kind of similar to how in the actual game they have their own Z move on it, but you can only use one Z move once per battle, so you can only use one GX once per battle as well. And then, so in addition to that, I'm just going to kind of slide that over there. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll actually pull a GX. And we have all of these packs to open up. Try to see, what do we got of all these? We got the one, so we're going to put these two. We have 2 Decidueye, 2 of the Solgaleo, 2 Lunalas, and then 1 Primarina and of the Incineroar. So we'll open up those 2 last. So we'll start off this one. We have a Decidueye pack here. And then I'm going to be keeping the code cards because I do still play, of course, the online, the TCGO for it. If you want to see videos of that, I've done them before in the past, but, you know, I'm not very good at them, but I will at least try my best. So the card trick is different this time around, so I'm not going to do it just yet, but I'll do it with the next pack. So we'll start off here, trying to figure this out. Alright, so we'll start off, we have a Grubbin, we have a Furo, we have a Spearow, we have an Alolan Grimer, we have a Rowlet, Reverse foil in the pack is a Cloyster, which is a reverse foil rare as well. And then, so the rare in the pack, we you can't make that up. Reverse foil into a regular foil on it. So, good to see. We have a Fairy Energy, the Herdier, Sweetney, and then a Poliwhirl on it. So it looks like it's going to be the last four, and then put to the two in front of those on it, if I did this correctly. So we're opening up our second Decidueye one for it, and trying to see if this will be... So if we do it correctly, so it should be, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, and then move them from there. So that should work if I did it right. We'll find out here in a moment. So we have a Sandygast, too many there. We have a Morlul. We have a Fomantis. We have the Surskit. We have a Growlithe. We have a Water Energy, so that's a good sign. Alolan Raticate. A Wishy-Washy. Energy Retrieval, nice reprint there. Reverse foil in there is a Stuffle, and I like how they're doing the reverse foils this time, where you can actually see, like, you know, the logo in big there for it, for whatever typing it is on it, I guess I should say. And our rare in the pack is a Butterfree, so nothing too fancy out of those packs so far. Alright, let's move on to our first of our Solgaleo packs. Yeah. And let's see how we can figure this out. Now, supposedly as well, with the way the code cards work before, the ones with the greenbacks that look like these ones right here, you don't get anything good out of them. But if you pull the ones with the white packs, which I haven't pulled yet, if I pull one of those, I'll show you. Supposed to be, you know, the actual better ones. I guess they make those green ones weigh a little bit more, so people can't weigh them out, I guess, as much. I don't know, but alright, so we're starting this off with a Morlul, a Fomantis, Surskit. This is looking very much like the last pack. Growlithe. Alright, there we go. A little bit different there. Crabrawler. We have another Water Energy. Nest Ball. Araquanid. We have a Professor Queequeg. I never figured that one out, right? We have a Bruxish, which is actually, that's another reverse foil rare there with it. It's got Psychic Fangs. Let's see, this attacks damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. It's kind of cool. And then our rare in the pack is a Cosmo. That's right, because you can get Lunala and Solgaleo, and I honestly I can't wait till they circle out of the EXs and it just becomes GXs. Then it's going to be, I feel it's going to play more than like the classic style, like before they added, like I played with the original trading card games on them, and they didn't have like GXs or X levels or anything like that. So I feel like, I mean, these GXs are still going to be overpowered, but they'll be a little bit more balanced for like some of them, because you have to actually put them on as an evolution. So the code cards I was talking about, they look more like this one then for it. So theoretically, we should be getting something good out of this pack. I don't know for sure, but we will find out for sure. It could be a foil rare, it could be a GX on it. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Alright, come focus on the Yungoos. Focus on... Come on. Why won't you focus on him? Maybe if I move GX the other way? Come on. We were working fine just a second ago. There we go. Alright, so we have a Yungoos, Surskit, a Wingull, a Poplio, which is the one I ended up starting with. We have another Growlithe. We have this Steel Energy. We have an Experience Share, a Alolan Raticate, another Wishy-Washy. Reverse one of the rare is the rare we got in our last pack with the Cosmone. And we have a Solgaleo GX. Sorry, I got used to saying that. So Solgaleo GX, and like, yeah, you can see it's not stage 1 like all the EXs are. It's a stage 2. You actually will evolve it off the Cosmoa, I don't know how to pronounce that, but 250 HP, Soul Burst GX, so search your deck for up to 5 energy cards, attach them to your Pokemon in any way that you like, then shuffle your deck. So that's actually not too bad if you can get him out But again, it's such like, a situational type of thing. I don't have any of my sleeves around me now. I don't want to crack open the new sleeves for this. Do I have something over here? No. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to be extra careful with that Solgaleo GX. So not bad. So it is true by the looks of it, but it doesn't always necessarily guarantee a GX. It can also guarantee a foil rare as well, apparently on it. So anybody getting them, hopefully whatever store you go to don't know about that, and they could try and trick them out. So this one was going to be not so good of a pack, but we'll find out what we get as we get to it. So starting this guy off with a Crabrawler, we have a Sandile, a Alolan Meowth, Pikipek. We have an Eevee, which is actually going to be really good because it has the where you play an energy and then you can evolve it into whatever evolution that type is attached with it. So we have a Fairy Energy. Why do we just go out of focus with that one? Come on. Get back on the nest ball. Oh, yeah, I'll focus on the next one. Nest ball, we have a, this worked last time. A Dartrix. Focus, whatever. It's focus down there a little bit. We have a Alolan Persian, which, why won't you... There we go. Alright, Alolan Persian. A reverse foil, Dupiter, and our rare is a Toucannon, which in actual game, I like Toucannon personally. I don't know how everyone else feels about Toucannon, but I like Toucannon. I thought it was a decent, I almost want to say bird type, but it's, the typical, evolutionary bird you get at every new first game with them. So, garbage there. Ooh, gonna get something out of this one. Don't know what. Could be GX, could be foil rare. And I just messed up the card trick, I think. Shoot. I did mess it up because I just went by my normal. So let's see if so it should be... I totally messed this up. Whatever, we'll find out what we get when we get to it. I just was like so in the mood. I'm talking and I mess up the card trick. So we get a Litten, we have a Psyduck, we have the Bonsweet, we have a Lillipup, we have a Dratini, we have a Psychic Energy. So I messed up where that one went. So the reverse foil is a Crabrawler, Dartrix, Alolan Persian, Herdier, and then the rare, which I still managed to get last in it, is a foil Crobat. So, like I said, because the last one had the other backstyle typing to it, so you are guaranteed at least something that's not a normal rare in it. So, down to our last two packs as well, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, if I can pull another GX out of this, it'd be awesome, but I think because of how they're doing it, 2, 3, 4... they're probably not going to do it. You probably get like maybe one GX per box, I would imagine, since they mark it out so much better now. Makuhita, Furo, Grubbin, a Drowsy, Crabrawler, a Leaf for Grass Energy, Crushing Hammer, a Charjabug, a Dragonair. Reverse foil in the pack is a Caterpie, and the rare is a Decidueye, which none of the starters got a, you'd think they'd be a foil rare on them, but they're not. Chances are, though, you can get them as like an alternate foil in the structure deck, or like however the weird foiling is that they do for structure decks on it. So it's probably just going to be, that's the only way that you can actually pull up anything good on it. So, last pack. It's going to be something good, according to the back of the card on the code card. So let's find out. Can we end with a GX? We have a Poplio. We have a Togedemaru, first time seeing that. We have a Shellder, first time seeing that. Makuhita, Furo. We have the Electric Energy. We have Charjabug. We have the Rotom Dex, Nest Ball. Our reverse foil is the Lilium. I don't know how to pronounce the name for it. And our rare in the pack, ooh, we get a Espeon GX. That's actually nice. This is a 200 attack divide for its GX move. Put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. That's actually not too bad. And you can use that with the Eevee as well. So it's got Psyburn and Psychic for its other attacks. Psychic do 30, let's see, its attack does 30 more damage times the amount of energy cards attached to your active Pokemon. So it does, so 60 plus, if you have 3 energy attached to it, which you theoretically could, that would be 30, it's another 90, so it would be 150 for that one. Psybeam, makes your opponent's Pokemon confused, so not too bad. I've got 2 GXs out of it, which unfortunately is going to mean my wife's going to be mad that, because I let her pick out the boxes that, I'll show off the GXs one more time. I let her pick out the boxes that we opened up for it, and she chose, because I got one of each, the Solgaleo and the Lunala ones, and she picked out the Lunala. So I got as you can see, I got the Solgaleo one, which I ironically got the Solgaleo GX in there, as well as the Espeon. She managed to get the Flomantis GX, I think it was. I can't remember which one it was, but the grass type one. So, yeah, I imagine then, like, maybe after you use it, you just put it on your field then, so it knows that, okay, I've used the GX for the turn. I don't know how it's going to work out with these, but I still like the little GX medallion. I mean, it's not like metal, it's, a little plastic thing, but still, GX, and we managed to pull 2 GXs out of it, so that's actually really cool. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this opening video, which again, this was my first for Sun and Moon. I don't know if I'll do more of them, because the only things I would get is like Elite Trainer boxes again, and then possibly like any other types of like, I'll probably just buy random packs. I don't know, I haven't been in Pokemon TCG, at least not buying the physical cards, as much as I've been in Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, which hopefully, if I can figure out a way to do it, I'm going to hopefully be bringing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels here on the channel, which I have my friend Chris, who we're going to do some real life duels. And before we even do that, he came with an idea where we'll actually show off, like, or do a deck profile of what our decks are before we actually battle with it. So you can see the decks we're using, and then, make your own predictions on who you think is going to win before watching them. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Thank you all very much for checking it out. If you have stuck around this long, again, thank you very much with it. I don't know what I'm going to be bringing next week. Maybe it'll be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing again, because the new, by the time this video goes up, the new Fusion Enforcers box came out. I was debating about getting it or not. I wasn't at first, but then I saw another person who got, like, an early access to it and opened them up. And it has, like, the OG polymerization card art, which is actually one of my favorites compared to the other one on it. Plus, it also has instant fusion, which I could also use for something. So I might buy a box of them and try and get as many of those as I possibly can. But like I said, I've rambled on enough for this one. Thank you all again very much for watching and checking out the video. If you do enjoy, feel free to subscribe. Leave a like as well. Let me know down below what you think of the new Sun and Moon set. I didn't even ask you that, but if you stuck around this long and want to let me know what's your favorite card out of the Sun and Moon set. So thank you all again very much for watching. You have yourselves a good time. Take care and goodbye.